Makita, born in the Congo, now stays in Davao City. He's 28 years old. As we mentioned, he is coming off a 2-year layoff. But and in his last fight in March of 2023, he lost by a TKO in the 3rd round to Jerry Pabila. That was in Tiboli, Cotabato del Sur. But he did score those 2 knockouts to punctuate his record. Bacosa, a much taller fighter, also with a longer reach. Sweeping right hand there, coming from Makita. Bacosa raising up his gloves, putting on a high guard against Makita. Makita looking very aggressive. He's taking the fight straight to Bacosa. Bacosa charging in, no connection. Makita throwing that right hand once more. And then pushing Bacosa. You can see that Makita is going to be very physical against Bacosa. Still no rhythm here in the attack of Bacosa. Sizing up his opponent. We are scheduled for 6. Bacosa's got to let his hands go. That time through a right hand. Makita putting Bacosa down, but that was a slip. The referee Bill Garcia saying that was not a knockdown. Makita throwing that left hand. And then the right. Bacosa still sizing up his opponent. We're looking for some rhythm in the attack of Bacosa. He's got to throw those combinations. Stacked by a right hand coming from Makita to the side of the face. Bacosa still is looking for his first big connection in this fight. Left hand connected by Makita. Makita with the combination. Bacosa moving around. Now throwing that left jab, missing with the right hand. Come on. Makita here for Bacosa, but he's got to let his hands go. And that time he lost his footing and he went down. You watch it here from another angle. To stop Makita in his tracks. Makikita kaya natin ang adjustment sa opensa ni Eman Bacosa. He's got to be more active. Ang baba ng dalawang kamay ni Bacosa. He's actually inviting Makita to come in. And Makita sticking out his tongue at Bacosa, taunting him. Bacosa's got to throw some jabs to set up the right hand. There's that jab, then he missed with the right hand. Bacosa kneeling down. That left jab of Bacosa has to pump. So far it's been all Makita. Bacosa missing with the right hand. Right hand connected there by Bacosa. I would say that was his first big punch scored in this fight. Makita coming in with that left jab and then Bacosa holding on to Makita. Makita getting a warning here from referee Gio Garcia. Just missing with the right hand was Bacosa. Left hand connected by Makita on the right. Bacosa, I would hurt Makita. Makita's holding on. Right hand of Bacosa connected that time. But here's Makita, is flailing away. Makita putting up a solid fight here against Bacosa. Bacosa now starting to get his rhythm in this fight. Right hand connected here by Makita. Bacosa, he still hasn't thrown that jab to set up his right hand. There's a left hand coming from Bacosa, and Makita's starting to miss. Bacosa also missing with the left hand. And the count.
Eman, round 3. Come on.
He's had 4 of those 5 fights on blow by blow. Left hand coming from Bacosa, and then the right hand just missed. A wild swing by Makita. And Bacosa going down on a slip. That was not a knockdown. A left hand connected by Makita. Bacosa faking the right hand, but he's got to throw that left. That left jab is just waiting to be unloaded. And instead it's Makita scoring with a left jab. Bacosa blocking that shot coming from Makita. Now remember, Bacosa has power. He has scored 4 knockouts in 5 wins. Bacosa's delivery needs a little more snap to his punches. The punches have to be delivered very quickly. A lot of holding going on, and referee Pio Garcia breaking up the fighters. And just as Bacosa comes in, Makita ties him up. Right hand thrown there by Bacosa. Bacosa trying a combination. Action is slowed down here. Makita not throwing too many punches here, but he comes charging in once more. And Bacosa has to be ready. When Makita comes in, he's got to be ready with his counters. Mababasa naman ni Bacosa yung mga galaw ni Makita. Missing with the combination there was Bacosa. Just a lot of holding going on here. Bacosa contra Makita. Bacosa now beginning to unload.
Holding. Come on.
Right hand poked there by Makita. Bacosa under attack here from Makita. He's got to be able to beat Makita to the draw. Dapat siya mauna. Pero pagpasok dito ni Makita, dapat kumakasa na si Bacosa. He's got to be able to throw those punches as Makita comes in. Still more holding here by Makita. Parang nauubusan na ng hangin si Makita. Bacosa connecting there with the right hand. Makita looks like he's almost out of wind. And that's a sign for Bacosa to be more aggressive. He's got to move in. Just missing that time with the right hand. That's Bacosa. More holding. And referee Pio Garcia getting a little impatient. Right straight thrown there by Bacosa. And more holding here on the part of Makita. Less than a minute to go here in round number 4. Right hand scored there by Bacosa. And he's fighting off the ropes. Makita fighting very physical. Left hand connected there by Bacosa. And as he comes in, Makita ties him up. And there's more holding going on. Here we go.
Come on.
Side-to-side movement here by Bacosa. He tries that left jab, just falling short of the target. And then again they hold. Bacosa evading Makita. And then again they resort to a lot of holding. And Makita's complaining. Bacosa is complaining. Makita throwing a lot of punches now.
Break up.
And this should fire up Bacosa. A lot of punches being thrown here, but a lot of punches are missing their target. Bacosa kneeling down. And getting a warning is Makita for punching low. And referee Vio Garcia now warning both fighters. He's looking for activity. There's not much activity going on except a lot of holding. And again, taking a knee is Bacosa. No knockdowns have been scored in this fight. And the crowd reacting when Bacosa is on the attack. They're cheering him on. The fans are cheering him on. 10-second clapper has now sounded. And that's the round of this fight. And referee Vio Garcia saying, touch gloves.
Okay. Last round. Come on.
Di attempt to touch gloves yung dalawa. Kakainisan yung dalawa. Makita versus Bacosa. Bacosa unloading. And quickly being tied up here by Makita. That's been the tenor of this fight. Every time Bacosa comes close to unload, it's Makita holding on. And once more, Bacosa going down. He's being held down by Makita. Very unorthodox fighter. Bacosa very clearly has to work on his hand speed. And those punches have to be thrown with a snap and also with regularity and consistency. And look at Makita holding on to the arm of Bacosa, and Bacosa goes down once more. How many times has he taken a knee on the canvas? Because Makita keeps on pulling him down. He's got to be warned for that. It's just excessive holding and taking down Bacosa. Ito, Coach Vio Garcia is saying he wants fighting, not brawling. Not one fighter bringing down the other by holding. And that's what Makita's been doing. Less than a minute to go in this fight. And you notice when Bacosa comes charging in with this combination, it's not quick enough. It's got to be quickness behind that. And Bacosa again taking a knee. And more holding going on. And referee Vio Garcia looks exasperated. And here's Bacosa once more going down.
Come on.
And this fight is going to come close to an end. This could be a draw. The way I see it, neither fighter really had control in this fight. Neither fighter was able to hurt the other.
Panalo si Eman Bacosa via 6th round unanimous decision.